Welcome to Against Medical Advice. I'm your host, Jimmy Diamond. The identity and location of the following recording has been changed to protect the anonymity and confidentiality of the clients. The views and opinions of speaker do not directly reflect those of the podcast. The following is a live recording of real people struggling with addiction and trying to seek recovery. This is for educational purposes only. We hope you enjoy.
You are just so sweet, Shannon. Your love is like no other. Just the way that you have the ability to make everybody, that stranger, friend, just everybody feel so warm and so loved. That is such a gift that you have. And just from the moment I met you, you made me feel so comfortable and like I could be myself. And just in this coin I put for you to just also love yourself, be confident in who you are too, because I can't even describe how special the love that you give others is. You really, truly have a gift, and I'm so proud of you. And this I put, don't doubt yourself either, because you are a superstar, seriously. And I just love you, and I'm so thankful for you. Just keep carrying your love everywhere you go. Congratulations.
Josh, man. Yeah, dude, it's been great hanging out with you, watching you do your thing. I think you're awesome. I really do, man. I'm not gonna act like never gonna see you again, because I'll see you on Tuesday nights, right?
You know it.
Yeah. But moving on from here, it's tough out there and all that, but you got a good head on your shoulders. Just gotta stay confident, not let those, self-doubt type of days get into your head, because good things are coming to you. Just gotta be patient sometimes, for sure, right? So, but it's been awesome hanging out with you here, and I'm glad to know you, bud.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Shannon. Yeah, like, we don't necessarily talk a lot, but it's still just awesome, like, in a weird way, you make me just feel comfortable when you're around, and I really appreciate that. You're really sweet and caring, and I know you're nervous about the next step, but those changes often help us become a little bit stronger and more confident. So, just let it happen, and it'll work out, and hopefully we can keep in touch somehow too. But good luck out there.
Okay. Josh, congratulations, first of all. We've been going through this journey together since Rome back in like October. Which is kind of crazy to think, since we're like almost to mid-February. But it's been really, really awesome getting to know who you are, but also like really getting to watch you kind of blossom from like when you first got to Rome to where you are now. It's been really, really fun to watch, and just to echo like what has already been said about you, you really are like, I know we all have our own demons within, but like externally, like you really are like just a like bubbly, happy, like fun person, and to add to what Sarah Grace said, like, I guess it probably is it's advice that we could all take, right? To see ourselves the way other people see us. Like, probably a lot of us need to work on that, but yeah, if you could see yourself the way other people saw you, that would be a real gift. And I think, we watched that video by Gabor Mate, and then I went down like a rabbit hole watching a ton of stuff that he says, and like one of the things that I really related to is something that I want to really work on is like, addiction wasn't necessarily our problem. Addiction was our attempted solution to our problem, right? Mm-hmm. Like, there was some sort of emptiness or issue that we were dealing with, pain, right? And the addiction, whether it was alcohol, drugs, whatever, like that was our attempted solution to the problem, and it gave us temporary relief, but it led to long-term consequences, right? And so, I mean, I guess for both of you guys, I would just wish that you would continue to work on yourself, not even just like the addiction piece and 12 steps, and obviously all those things are critical, but like continuing to work through the things that were causing you to go down that path in the first place, you know what I mean, and grow as a person, mentally, physically, spiritually, right? So I would wish that to both of you guys, but Josh, it's been really great getting to know you. And Shannon, same with you too. Again, like to Kevin's point, like I know we haven't really had a huge amount of communication, but I feel like you've kind of been like the motherly figure in the room since I've been here, and everybody in this room just has like a huge amount of respect for you, a huge amount of love for you, and even for the people that you don't know that well, like it's clear that you have a huge amount of love for people in general, regardless of the type of people, background. Doesn't really matter, like you just have a huge heart and a huge love for people, and I just am really proud of you too, and I wish both of you guys nothing but success, and again, it's been a really fun journey getting to know both of you guys, so.
Josh, I think you're great. I think every time you walk in the room, you bring so much like joy and energy, and you have so much charisma, and the whole room lights up, and your personality is just magnetic, and it's great. You bring great energy and spirit to the room, and I think that is just a wonderful quality to have, and I hope you never change that about yourself. You make everybody just happy and lighter, and make everybody laugh, and everything you say is just so funny and puts a smile on my face, and I think that's great. I think you're going to do great, so in this coin I put continued strength and encouragement and hope, and I think you're going to do great. And Shannon, I think you have the kindest soul and sweetest heart, and you're so warm and welcoming, and I put continued success and the love that you give out, I hope you give to yourself. Oh, and I think you're going to do great also in this lovely meeting and get to know you.
Josh, I really enjoy getting to know you. I really value the wisdom that you bring to the group, as well as the humor. It's a nice balance. And your just trivia knowledge is impressive. So it shocks me that you're 21, because you like have the wisdom of someone way older than that. And I know it's not going to be easy, and you have, you know, like everyone else, our life issues, and so I wish for you to just see how much easier life is to handle when you're sober, and how much, you know, your mom wants that for you, and how much of a resource you can be there for her as a sober person. And so I put in your coin perseverance, because I know you can do that, and I also put in the willingness to call someone if and when that pot starts to boil, or even before, just any time. And that can be me, that can be anyone else, I'm sure, in this room, your friends at Log Cabin, you know, we're all here for you, and we want nothing but the best for you, and we know you deserve that, because you really do. So we're here for you. This is not goodbye, this is see you soon, especially if you're going to be around a little bit, which is awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. So your rock is coming. I did not do enough last night, so because I know I'm seeing you and you more, your gifts are coming.
All right.
So.
Thank you.
Miss Shannon, I have loved our time together. It's gonna be echoed time and time again, but your kindness and just selflessness is truly a gift. And you've shown that around everyone here, as well as, you know, I'm sure that's a great attribute for your career as well. And I know that represents some change for you, but consider this a new page that you're turning, and that's a good thing. You're starting off fresh, and you're starting off for you. And I know you can do this. And so I gift you self-love, because you truly deserve that. And like everyone said, I wish you can see yourself in all the qualities and attributes that you bring to life, just as we see those. And so it's gonna be a really weird, empty void without you around. Your smile, your cheerfulness, your motherness, which I love. And so I gift you self-love, and I also gift you confidence, even when you don't feel strong, because you can get through those times. And so I'm just so grateful for you and everything that you've provided us here, and I'm excited for you to see your family again, and I know they're excited too. It's gonna be scary, it's, going back to old territory, but it's gonna feel like new territory, because you're a new you, and that's okay. Just consider it a rebirth of Shannon and all the goodness she's about to bring back into the world.
Josh, I'm so grateful that we've gotten to know each other here since we just missed each other in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
You bring such joy and happiness into every room that you walk into. You have such a joyful and gentle spirit, and it's really a beautiful thing. I know you've had kind of your ups and downs even here, but it's been so inspiring to watch you, open up and be vulnerable and continue to work on yourself, even when things are hard. And I really appreciate everything that you've shared here. You're an inspiration to all of us. And so, in this coin for you, I'm going to echo Kayla here since she stole my words, but I put perseverance as well because, life is going to keep giving us difficult cards, and there's still going to be challenges ahead. But I want to give you the strength to persevere through those and, face them as they come. Shannon, I am so grateful that we started our recovery journey together as roommates in Rome. I'm so thankful that we were together there, and that we've gotten to we've been able to know each other even more now here through this program and this department. Like everyone said, you are one of the kindest people I've ever met. You love so deeply, and you're so caring. And I think that's underlined by the fact that you went into nursing. You want to take care of each other. But I want to put in this coin for you, care for yourself too. And being willing to, be comfortable with discomfort. I wish you both all of the best, and I can't wait to hear, where you decide to gift your nursing skills and your love and care for other people.
Okay. Just joking, I'm not gonna drop it. Josh, it's only been a little while, but I feel like I really know you. You've been so open and shared your story, which I admire greatly. Kind of jealous that you can do yoga better than me. But yeah, I'm guessing at least I might see you some Monday nights
Yes,
too.
I'm still coming on Mondays.
Yes. Awesome. What I put into this for you is commitment. I feel like you have that already, but just a continued commitment to yourself, to the program, to having a sober life, not just being sober, but really enjoying all that life can offer you. And I caution about, I wrote it down, the follies of youth. One of the biggest mistakes I made when I was younger and actually had the opportunity in a program was thinking a couple years later, no, I'm okay. And also thinking, I don't want to spend the rest of my life not drinking. That sucks.
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Wow.
Click off, Jimmy.
I have no idea how that happened.
Was that music or a ringtone?
No, I've never heard that in my entire life. I don't listen to that guy.
Watching some porn.
I just kind of what it sounded like.
You're YouTube going come up?
Nothing.
I think that's worth an extra 10 push-ups, right?
Drop.
But, yes, the follies of youth, thinking that there's that self, that you're missing something, and you're not. Those intrusive thoughts think, oh man, there's so much, it's not. Ugh, God, I could go back to my 23-year-old self. I would be like, or 24, yeah. I'd be like, girl, God's trying to tell you something right now. And I would have listened a lot better. But that's the past, so I have to get over my own personal shit. Love you, Josh. Shannon, also, only gotten not even 2 weeks with you. You're leaving on 2 weeks. You're killing me. I think it's been amazing. Like, I popped in, you were like, you've been so helpful, so kind, so, you see me when I'm a little down, and you're like, are you okay? Can I get this? And it's been wonderful to have, like, you as a roommate. Praying that I get someone just as special as you, because you are special, very, very special. What I put into this coin for you is courage. I already think you have it as well, because I didn't want to go anywhere as far as you went to do this. I wanted to at least feel the security blanket of a couple hours or an hour away from my house. But man, that's just amazing that you did that. And the only thing I would obviously put in here for cautions is your self-doubt. I think fear, a healthy fear is not bad, but don't doubt yourself. Again, congratulations, both of you. It's been an absolute joy to meet y'all. And I wish you the best on your journey. It's nice and warm for you.
Well, Josh, it's hard to follow up on what's been said. I've listened to you and watched you and impressed with your spirit, your intelligence, and also I admire you. You took a stumble and you got right back up. And I suppose it's best to have it happen here amongst those that love you, where you feel that. Hopefully you won't go through it again, but I think you learn from it. You're young, and so you can avoid a lot of the mistakes that some of us have made over the years and become old farts looking back and wish we had not done this and done that. But I gift you, or I put in the coin, direction and drive. Stay focused. Don't be in a hurry to decide what you want to do. It'll come to you, but don't try and make that decision on your own. Let go in whatever way you can. Let God help you. I mean, just, it's like jumping off a cliff into water. Have faith, right? And you'll go far and do well. So I wish you the best. I wasn't your roommate, but you were briefly up in our apartment. It was good to have you there, and so hopefully I'll see you around too. But you take care and Godspeed. Shannon, I don't know. The more I get to know you, the more I love you. You just have this way about you, and again, I echo what's been said. You make me feel okay, because I see in you a lot of love, a lot of goodness. And then, you're going back home, and I don't know if it was one of you ladies said it, you're gonna go home and you're gonna see home so differently. But it's gonna be great. I mean, Kansas will be a better place because of you. And making it an adventure, I suppose. And don't be don't be afraid of going home, be joyful. And in the coin, I just put, a long and happy life and much love to and from your family, and you have a giving spirit and you have a gift that not many people can bring joy to others and just exude caring like you can. So I love you and I wish you well, and stay young.
Alright. Okay. Shannon, it was a pleasure to get to know you. You know, we don't get to talk very often, but I gotta say when we do talk, I do enjoy our talk. And you are a person that, you know, gives off a sense of relatability, and that's something that is special. I mean, that's probably why you had the calling to go into your field, because you can relate to people and you can empathize with them. And so I thank you for all the times that we had to sit and talk. And then coin, I like to put confidence, because I think you got the program down. You know what you need to do as far as getting a sponsor when you get home, and making sure that you stay on track. You know, so I like to put that in there for you. And you know, just keep being the person you are, because that's real, and not everybody is real in this world. So just keep being real. Josh, we don't talk too often, but I do enjoy your shares. You do participate in class, and it's good that I'm able to get an insight into, you know, how you think. And so as far as that goes, I think you are a smart person, and that you will do good out here if you just apply yourself and you keep, you know, participating in life. What I put in here for you is also confidence, that you know, you don't be afraid to step out there and meet people and just talk the way that you talk in this class, and you'll find that you have more friends than you know, and you can easily make more friends. All right, good luck, brother.
I'll go ahead and start with Josh. When I think of Josh, I think of like you know, like a character from like an intern from House of Cards, or like one of those political shows, 1600, Madam President, whatever it was. You know, they have all these really smart interns, and they have like a side story going on about them and their lives, and they're really hungry and striving for, you know, getting their foot in the door in Washington. And I always think of, like, whenever I see one of those characters, I'm like, oh, that's kind of how Josh is, you know? I think you're brilliant, dude. I think regardless of your age, I think you're a brilliant guy. And you're witty, and you have amazing shares and a lot to add to this group. You're definitely going to be missed in these rooms, but we'll see each other at Log Cabin. I think you should definitely play to those strengths, and anything that you feel might be lacking, you should try to remedy, you know, because ultimately you want to be a well-rounded person, and you have a lot. And if there are areas that you've made assessments on and think that you could, you know, buck up, get on it as soon as possible, because you know there's no better time than now, you know. I think you're gonna do great. I know that I'm gonna keep in touch with you, because I always use an insider up in DC, you know. So keep at it. I think political science is good for you. I know that College of Charleston is going to be happy to have you back. Best of luck. Shannon, you're like chicken food for my soul. Chicken food, chicken soup. For a lot of times you'll share, and I've heard you say something like, I don't think I was the best nurse I could have been because, I was caught up in my own problems and whatnot. But, I've been laid out in the hospital a couple times for medical situations. If you came in through the door, I would be happy, and that's how you are. That's kind of what everyone said. You come into and it's like you have just a natural kind of organic spirit that's very well received. I think nursing is perfect, because I don't know if you guys have ever been laid up like in Grady or something. You don't get Shannon coming in the door, you know what I mean? And that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. The people can feel that, and I think that's a blessing. I did want to read one Bible verse because it reminded me. I was reading it. Because for you, I think there's a little bit of a lack of boldness. You're very timid, which is an amazing characteristic. But if it's overly timid, sometimes people can run over you. Life can run over you. I think boldness is something. This is from 1 Timothy chapter 1, verses 7 through 8. God fills us with the Holy Spirit, who is bold and courageous. We do not have to muster courage and strength on our own. We simply submit to the Spirit of God that is within us. So sometimes in those times that you might feel a little bit like, things are overwhelming, the walls are caving in, and you're just not able to muster enough strength, understand that you don't have to. It's there already for you, okay? Best of luck, Shannon.
Josh, I never really got the chance to really kind of meet you and talk to you, but from what people saying, there are great things about you. So you're going to college at Charleston?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, my dad's from Charleston. I love the city. King Street's an awesome area. It's a beautiful place. And what you're doing, political science too?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, that's what I study as well. I'm trying to go to law school when I finish that. So yeah, maybe we'll link up and do some work together in that field one day. So.
Maybe.
Hopefully I get the chance to get to know you a little better, but I'm proud of the things I've heard of you and the progress that has been made, and hopefully you do well and succeed. And I really wish you the best. So good luck with the future, and it's nice to see that you've completed this program. So congratulations, man. And Shannon, like I said, I haven't really gotten a chance to know, like with Josh, I haven't had really a chance to know you like that as well either, but everyone says great things about you. You seem like a sweet person. It's awesome to see that you're completing this program and working to better your life, no matter what part of life you're in. I mean, I've seen, many people who are, in the later stages of life, when they have this issue, they just say, screw it, and they don't even try to get help. So the fact that you're still, working on yourself, being the best you can be, regardless where you are in life, that's impressive to me. So I really wish you the best, and hopefully I get a chance to talk to you a little bit before you end up leaving here. So congratulations to both of you, and proud of both of y'all.
Go Chiefs.
All right. Congratulations to both of you guys. Two big parts of this whole community. Known both of you since the very jump, so this is, I guess, a sad and happy kind of moment for all of us. I guess I'll start off with Josh. By the way, we need to change up this rotation sometime. It's like everything I've ever wanted to say.
Right,
it's
hard, isn't
We'll sit
on this side.
Yeah, I'm gonna just switch sides.
Or we throw a ball.
Like, I don't mind having a few people go before me, but
Some cheese with that wine?
But Josh, man, you're an awesome dude, man. I'm glad that you're one of the people that I got to meet here. You've been super vulnerable the whole time you've been here. Talking about like even what happened, coming back from that is like one of the craziest things that you could do. I mean, I don't even know if I would ever have that much courage to even do something like that. So it takes a lot of guts, man. And I will say that like me and you are very alike in a way that it's funny because I could see it when we go to meetings. We're like both kind of like awkward. Like we're both like after the meeting we're like walking around, we're just like we should talk to somebody, you know? But like, I encourage you to just like go out more and just let other people know who you really are, because you have like a real genuine soul to you. You're like one of the sweetest guys. You're an awesome dude. And I feel like the more people get to know you and the more you open up to people, the more like people will just like attract themselves to you just naturally. So like it would be awesome for you to speak in some meetings too. I need to focus on that too. I've been kind of slacking on that recently. But like it'd be awesome to hear you speak in meetings. I think a lot of people would take a lot from what you could say. I put perseverance in this coin, and something to look out for is like, don't let a step back be like your pathway to like back into like failure. Just look at it as something that could be a step forward. Yeah. So congratulations, Josh. Good job. Man. Shannon, you're like number 2 of my motherly figures here. Tara was the first one, and you were the second one. But you guys mixed are literally my mom. So it's great. Like, Shannon, I have so much love for you. You're so caring. And when we took that test and it said that you were the nurturer, I don't even know if I could like fill that role as much as like you are the perfect person for that role. Quite literally. I mean, you're caring to everybody. I feel like you put a lot of people ahead of you though, or you put a lot of people first. And I do the same thing too, but I feel like it could be a problem after a while and it could take a toll on your psyche. I think something that I put into this coin is hope and strength. Both things that you really need, both things I really need, that we all need, but very important to us both. And sometimes you gotta learn to put yourself first. You deserve it. You've worked so hard to get to where you are. Don't ever forget that. And I just say, like, just because I was in the same position as you before I came here with like going home, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You know, everybody's situation is different, but for the type of person that you are, I know that you have a lot of support waiting for you. And with that support, you'll have strength without numbers. So good luck to the both of you guys. All of the love and luck and hope and faith I can give to all of you guys. Congratulations, by the way.
Because I have a meeting, I need to do this.
Oh, sorry.
I'll start with Josh. Josh, why didn't you bring an instrument? Since day one I've been telling you to bring an instrument.
Because I would have no way to practice with them while I was here. Because I didn't want to bother my roommates.
Well, the dream's not over for me yet, because you're going to be connected here, right?
Yes.
Through alumni?
Yes.
And you're volunteering?
Yes.
Tell me something you got out of this program
Oh,
that you didn't know before.
I've learned that I'm much more of a people person than I thought I was. Because originally, I thought I was just some little hermit that didn't need people, I'm good by myself, but I found out in these past few months that I do really enjoy connecting with people and that I get a lot of energy from that.
Which has been interesting to see too, because that was where I was going to go with this. You know, you started off as a very quiet, I don't want to say isolated, but you were kind of isolated. One of those guys that everybody around you would tell you some things and you would still feel alone, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now I see you going out of your way to connect, and that means being at the alumni, coming here 5 days a week, even though you only had to come one. Nobody does that. Nobody ever does that. Everyone whines about doing less, you know what I mean? But you wanted to do more, and that means you wanted to stay connected. And I know your fear, I think you said it about 2 weeks ago, was losing that connection to everybody, but you have no reason to lose that. You know what I mean? Through alumni and through whatever you choose to do. The Monday night meetings, right?
Yep.
You coming to that too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every Monday.
Every Monday, plus alumni. Plus, did everyone give them like a phone list or just have all your numbers?
We did that already.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, I could pass around my notebook and get a new one.
There you go.
Get an updated one.
There you go. Good. So you've definitely earned this, and like everybody else said, it's not always easy to come back, you know, when you slip, but the reality of it is you came in my office, had the look of fear on your face, you got honest right away, and you never looked back, and that's what it takes, right? You didn't let pride or ego get in the way of getting better. So keep that going. Shannon, say 5 nice things about yourself.
Yeah. I gifted it to you.
to take care of people, but let's say about yourself. That's like kind of involving other people, so I want to be about you. Shannon centered.
Oh, I tend to be happier than sad, so that's what I like. I am, gosh, this is hard.
I know. This is how you graduate, though, otherwise you have to stay another 6 months.
Here's this for you.
I love my family. I love their support. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I have a grateful heart. I enjoy people and I like to learn about people. And I think this is number 5.
I think it was. Do I let you off the hook? I love my family's an iffy one. I love my family too, but I don't know if
She's
that's
a loving person. There you go.
Way
Rephrase
to
it.
step it up, well, see, that's community.
There you go. I'm a
All right,
loving
give me the
person.
5th.
What's that?
Give me the 5th.
Oh.
Oh, was that 5? I wasn't counting. Just give me another one anyways, I don't care.
Oh gosh, it's so hard, Josh.
I know. That's the worst part. I had to sit here and watch you squirm while everybody complimented you.
I'm smart.
There it is. You're definitely smart.
Right.
Definitely you're smart. Tell me something you got out of this place that you didn't know before you came in.
Oh my gosh. This is a test. I just learned that I'm stronger than I thought I was by coming into this program and staying as long as I've been able to. It's just taught me that I have some strength in me that I didn't know I had.
What are you going to do with that strength when you get home?
Just apply it.
How?
Well, getting a different job position is for starters.
That's number 1 for you.
Yeah, because the current one is just not it. And then just taking care of myself and my family.
What's that look like? Taking care of yourself. I'm looking for something. Fishing.
Well, going to meetings.
That's a good start. What else?
Yeah.
What's the big one?
Mm,
Say it. Getting a what? A sponsor.
Of course. That's a given.
Oh, that's a given?
That's a given. That's a given. So
Listen,
that's my big one to get over when I.
your biggest thing is going to be action and no complacency. And I know I've said that to you in session.
Yes.
You got to do it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. And that requires, I don't care. You guys stay on her. Make sure. Give yourself 2 weeks. When are you going home? Monday?
Yeah.
All right, so Monday. You have 2 weeks from that Monday to get a sponsor. You two hold her accountable.
I can do that.
2 weeks. You've done a great job here, and I'm hoping that what you leave with is a little more self-love than you had when you came in, because you are worth it. I was waiting for a disclaimer. I didn't get one. Good. So that already tells me progress.
Thank you.
You've done a great job, and now it's time to apply it.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll go back
I'll start with Josh. For one, it's been a pleasure to get to know you. I came in after you. I think you guys are the last ones that, like, the grandparents of the room. I think then I'm fresh. But Josh in particular, like the other Josh said, like you had your stumble, but like you got back up and you came back and like you owned it. And I think that's such an important thing in recovery is like you're gonna have slips, like I know it's controversial, but the lapse and relapse. And so I think it takes a lot of courage and honesty with yourself. But at the same time, like the fact that you got back up is what matters. And like you say it, and it's so cliche. But it's not that easy when you're in it if you don't have your head straight. It's easy to want to just let yourself fall. But then with that, like I believe that you were meant to be here and that like all of us were meant to be here in this time and to be learning from you. I think you're a really crucial part of this group. Like I consider you one of the staple people. And then I said like no wonder they offered you working with alumni. There's probably no better person in this room. Simultaneously, you, like Lexi, have a way of articulating and expressing things. It's quite unique and is captivating because the way that you talk and the way that you share things, it, how did I word it? It like commands attention and respect, and then that translates through your voice. And so, like I think every time you get to talking, like you come with so much passion and like zest. And so like there's just a lot of energy in your words, which is why like I remember when you said like, oh, political science, I was like, it makes sense. And so I'm intrigued to see like where you go with that, as well as like with recovery and like whatever you end up doing with it. I have a lot of hope for you, and I'm glad that we've been able to relate of like phase of life and missing out and not graduating on time with college, or relating over grief stuff, or the relapse, or whatever it may be. I've been really glad and really privileged to have you here through that. But don't put too much pressure on yourself to have it all figured out overnight. Because I feel like trusting your higher power, like putting your faith in that, is saying like, I only know the door in front of me that I have to walk through that's already open, but once you walk through that door, you get a whole new set of doors. But you couldn't know what's on the other side until you go through where you're at. And so give yourself time and patience, because I think that God can find a way to intertwine all your different skills and qualities and things that you have to offer the world, if that makes any sense. So be patient with yourself and don't feel like you have to have it all figured out. Thank you for sharing stories that I won't mention. Yeah, just trust God for direction. Maintain your confidence. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to believe the stories that you say, because I don't know that side of you. Like I feel like I know the confident side of Josh. Like I hear about the other one, but that's not the Josh I know. It's almost like two distinct people. Keep caring for people. Keep your compassion, and know that your feelings make you a better version of yourself, and so just make sure that you manage them as you need to. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations. Shannon, congratulations to you as well. I'm proud of you for being here. I know that we had like, there have been a couple conversations where you've beat yourself up for this not being like your first time in recovery. But that's the negative self-talk, because again, you're here. You did this stuff. You made the changes from previous experiences. You said like, these things were wrong or didn't serve me. So you made those changes, you made the action on it, and you came all the way here. And that takes a lot of strength and courage, but at the same time, like you're on your feet and you did it. Your selflessness, your compassion, and your joy are some of your most radiant qualities. Like it's been said, like you're kind of the mom of the group. You have a glue about you, even when it's quiet, there's just something that you deliver to the group that's just a sense of like homeliness is the word that comes to mind for me. So I've been really glad to be in the apartment with you. Also, you have a subtle humor that I don't feel like you let out enough. And so I wish that you would have more confidence in that and express it, because sometimes you say things that just catch me super off guard. I'm like, no way Shannon just said that. But those are some of the best laughs I've had, whether we're watching trash TV or we're just talking in the kitchen, or just sharing about life. I hope that you're able to continue to work through regrets and resentments. And so that was hand in hand with like, don't hold it against yourself that it isn't your first time. Don't regret that. Don't look back and think, if I just would have. Think, I did and I will. So keep your eyes forward. Don't hold the resentments. And then I wrote the word confidence, because there's certain things, especially that you talk about, like when you talk about being good at nursing, or when you talk about your family or your marriage, there's a different type of confidence that you carry. And like in certain subjects, like it especially shines through, where it's just like bold, like the bold ownership of like, no, this is what it is. Like, I don't know. There's just a different type of confidence that really looks good on you. And so I hope that you can have enough pride and respect for yourself, or I guess confidence, but confidence in yourself to apply that across the board in your life, because you do deserve it. and I would love to see you later in life and say, Shannon, tell me 5 things that you like about yourself, and you just hammer them out. That would make my day. Stay committed. You've come this far. Watch out for the negative self-talk, because the stories we tell ourselves are the stories that become in our lives. So look out for that, but carry yourself with confidence moving forward. You chose this path for yourself. Own it and love yourself for it, because you're doing yourself a way bigger favor than you probably will ever comprehend. Lastly, a thing to look out for, don't let the fear of home and returning get to you. Like you said, take the action steps just like you did to get yourself here. Because we're all full of great ideas, but it's the implementation that makes the difference. So with that, look out for fear and negative self-talk, but love yourself and be confident. And thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna do both of y'all's at the same time. Y'all are both great people, very caring and loving, very selfless. Y'all definitely put everybody else's feelings and emotions on the table before you put yours. Y'all set the table and put everybody's plates first before y'all eat. That's the type of people y'all are. And I would always hold on to that. Y'all are very special people. Y'all are those types of people that come in your life, and even if you never see them again, they just made that impact that you will never forget. And I know I'll never forget y'all. Y'all have made a big impact on my life and on my recovery, and I'm forever grateful for y'all. In the coin for both of y'all, I put confidence and self-love, because y'all dish it out a lot, but y'all both need it for yourselves. I won't say y'all got it, but you know, I have faith that y'all try y'all's hardest and just keep doing that, and have faith in y'all's higher power, and you'll do great things.
Body of Christ. Okay. We will do clients first. Tiffany, you go ahead.
Alright, Josh. A lot of people have said this, but you're very wise for your years. When I think about you, I think of the word humility, because a lot of people, men especially, I haven't come across that are so egoless and sweet and mean what they say and say what they mean. Especially when it came to the fact that you didn't have to come in here and tell everyone that you had a slip up, but you did, and you did it, and you took it and you moved on, and that's all that matters, is that you succeeded, and you overcame that hurdle. I know you're gonna do very well, and everyone keeps talking about college and your future and all that. Don't fret on it, don't stress on it. It will, like what God has planned, it will happen. Just make sure you, when you do go back to school, you focus on your sobriety as well. But you'll do great. You've really, I think you described yourself very well, which says a lot about you when you can see that in yourself. You were a hermit crab and you like slowly crawled out of your shell, and now you have like a fancier shell on. You know, it's okay that you're still a little bit of a hermit, I am as well, but you went from like this ordinary small shell to like a big shell, and I think that's a great way to look at it. So congratulations, and just keep your head up and keep your humility about you, because that will take you far in life. Oh, and I also love how you have passion in what you believe, like what you speak. You attract a crowd when you speak, and I think it was Julia that said that will take you very far in your profession. So whichever it may be. So just good luck to you. And Shannon. I'm pulling a Tracy. Okay, Shannon. You are so gentle and kind, and every time you speak, I hear like the motherly instincts in your voice. You said something the other day in regards to work and how you didn't know if that was the best fit for you, and that really like is what's holding you back in regards to going home. I just want you to know that your career does not define you. I've had a hard time coming to grips with that as well. It's a part of you, and at the end of the day, you live with you. So a career is something that makes you happy, and it doesn't have to be in the nursing field. But if that's what makes you happy, stick to it and just find a better location, like everyone said. I know that's hard, especially now, or what are we in, like pandemic number 8? So, but just keep your head up high. Also, you need to remember the value of your own self-confidence, because that takes you so far in life. And even though Josh just put you on the spot, and I'm sorry, I felt for you right then. You did much better. I feel like he did that a couple weeks ago during a group when he was assigning assignments, and you did so much better than you did that time. So just in those little couple of weeks, you can see that progression. And when I started, you started before me, but when I started, you didn't say much at all, and now when you share, I always listen to all of you, but I know you now by your voices. I think I've said this before because I can't ever see any of you. But I always listen to what you say, because when you do speak, it's not often, but it's always wise and it's always thoughtful, and you can tell you have a passion in your family, and that's something that I find inspiring. So I just want both of you to remember, kind of like let go and let God, especially because you're both in different paths in regards to your careers. Like you're starting, you're trying to find your new one. Just keep in mind, like I said, that's not what defines you. Keep your sobriety first. And y'all will do great. So I just wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. We will do Tanya next. Bam.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
To Josh, I hope you keep that bubbly spirit, that zest for life. And I am also proud of you because you did not have to tell us you made a slip. But you did, you came clean, and you immediately went to fixing it. You didn't let your lapse become a relapse. And that's a beautiful thing. You are bubbly, you are sweet, you are very thoughtful. Not to mention a good cook.
Hey.
I wish you every luck with your education. But also remember, while you're pursuing your education, to keep your sobriety first. And you have my number. Feel free to call me anytime. And I put in a coin for you, love and persistence.
Thank you.
Shannon, my old housemate. I don't like that. Like they said, go and laugh. Everything's been said. But I do agree with Tiffany. When I first met you, you were very quiet. You were down on yourself. You didn't think nothing good about yourself. Now, you just so bright and bubbly now. You even sit different. You sit like, hey, I'm in the room, but pay me some attention. And that's a beautiful thing. And I wish you all the luck with finding a job that you can be the best nurse that you want to be. Because there's one out there for you. You will find it. And I wish that you would skip the self-doubt. You're an amazing person. We all see it, and I'm praying for you to see it one day. And I know you can't wait to get back to your husband and your daughter and your cold weather.
Yes.
But I love you. You have my number. Feel free to call me anytime. I'll call you. Take care of yourself. And what I put in the coin for you is self-love. Because you are amazing. Bye.
Thank you. I believe Josh will have you go, sir. Bam.
Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing?
Hey, Josh.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, it's hard to get to know you guys, Josh and Shannon, over Zoom because, like Tiffany said, we just kind of have to learn your voices because we can't see you. But I can definitely tell that you both are very kind, loving people, and you made me feel comfortable being the new guy on the block, so to speak. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. Just a couple things that come to mind for me is just take it one day at a time. Since I've been out of rehab, there's been there's a lot of temptations out here, so you kind of have to put your sobriety, like everyone says, put your sobriety first and kind of guard your mind against the temptations. Keep good company with friends and family and different things like that. And Josh, I'm gonna miss you waving at me on the camera and making me yeah every morning. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Good luck to you guys and congratulations.
Thank you. We'll do family, or should we do staff first?
Well, Susan hasn't gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Susan, no problem. Here you are.
Thank you very much. Josh, I don't quite know what to say. I love you. I admire you. You are smart. You're funny. There's just so many things to say about you. You're a wonderful, caring person, and you care about others. Friends, all of us, you've shown compassion to. And I know you would love your mother, and you'd do anything for her. And I think you're a stand-up son. You're just an all-around stand-up guy. You're just, it's been my pleasure to know you, and I'm excited that there's a potential that you're going to be staying around. We're not going to never see you. Mm-hmm. So I like that a lot. And your future is bright, and I think you're just wonderful, like I said before. Again, I love you. And I put in here determination. Sweetie, you know I love you. And my clothes look good on you. I know you're ready to go home, but I know you're also apprehensive. And I just want you to know that I think that you have all the strength within you just to be okay. All the strength within you. You're not alone. Just know that, and know that when you're there, we're only a phone call away. That's it. And you can call me anytime. And I would love to hear your voice, even if you're not down and about. Know that I would love to hear your voice and just see that you're doing okay. And in here, I put for you strength. Strength and determination as well. Because you're stronger and smarter and all the things, wonderful things I can say about you. You're more than you think you are. And what you are is way enough. And you've got everything within you to keep you sober and happy. And I wish you the best.
Get Adolf. And then I'll take them from him, and then we'll do family, and then we'll do the pass off.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do ladies first. Shannon, you are sugar and spice and everything nice. When I first started here, you always helped me out, and to me, you're just so vulnerable that I just wanted to protect you from everything, But going forward, I can protect you. So I'm going to put in this coin for you: strength, 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 strength. Strength to tell people what you want and how you want it. Strength to make your sobriety yours. And strength to tell people to fuck off if they have to. We talked about that. And I just got a lot of love for you, and you're gonna do great. Even though you're going back to the most boring state in the world. It's the Colorado, Kansas thing. Y'all understand. But yeah, like I said, I put strength in here because I know you can overcome anything that you go through. So definitely. Josh,
what's up?
First of all, man, I want to thank your parents for raising such a wonderful, respectful, honorable young man. And man, you are. When I first started, that first day, you didn't get up, so I'm like, dang, man, this is gonna be a task coming to wake him up every day. But you told me, like, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. And it did. So you are a man of your word, and that is something that is honorable, And like I said, your parents did a great job with you, man. If y'all can hear me on there, I see the same last name on there. Y'all did an excellent job with this young man. And I know you can keep that going forward with anything, and especially your sobriety. So I will see you around here because I know you're going to be a part of the staff family, hoping, So just continue doing what you're doing, man. If you keep on that road, you will not go wrong at all. I guarantee you. So,
Jimmy. All right, thank you. I'll start with Josh. Josh, man, it has been a pleasure getting to speak with you, getting to learn from you, getting to see you in action, getting to see how you impact people. The fact that you got open about that lapse in my group was so cool. And it goes back to your ability to like take a room, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you didn't even tell me. I'm like, dude, yeah, you want to share something, go ahead and share it, you know what I mean? And you just came out, said it, and I'm going to put into this coin that continued fearlessness, that continued courage and bravery to, share with others like what you're going through, way to help other people. And I believe that you've been a hermit, you know what I mean? And you are no longer a hermit. You've lived the hermit life, and you see that this life is better. So there's no need to go back to the hermit life. It's always going to be there. You always can, you know what I mean? But don't let that consume you, So in this coin, I'm going to put just a little bit more fearlessness to be who you are, because that's when people get to benefit the most from you, from your music, from your talking with people and stuff like that. So in doing that, you're going to never be a hermit again. So I hope that's what I put into this coin. Shannon, it's such a pleasure to come in here and see you smiling and ask me how's the family and how's everything going, and that is that's a unique gift about you, and it really makes people feel warm and welcome, and I'm gonna have that continued friendliness and caring go into this coin. What I'm going to have you work on is taking that and putting it towards yourself as well. Checking in with yourself, making sure if I'm doing everything I want to do, if I'm doing everything that's okay, and kind of continuing to hold yourself accountable. And part of that strength that you're talking about, I think strength is perfect, Part of that strength requires just knowing that you're worth it, You're so good at giving strength to other people, empowering other people, making them feel like they can do it, and they're doing so good. You know, I come in here and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired from whatever last night, and you're like, oh, you're doing so good, that's just what it is. I hope that you can put that towards yourself, and that's what I'm going to put into this coin, is your ability to just take a second and check in with yourself on those things, and I think that that's going to take you a far way. So best of luck to both of you. Let's do Josh's family first. So you call them out.
All right, Mama, you want to go first?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll unmute her.
Oh, there we go.
You got it? Which one? This one?
Okay, can y'all
Okay, there
hear
she
me
is.
now?
Yes.
Yes.
There she is.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Josh, I have to say that right now is one of my proudest moments of you. You took the bull by the horns. You knew you needed help, and you reached out and you got it. You have always been a rock for me to fall back on. We've been through so much, and especially on my medical stuff, you've been right there to help me when I needed that. And I am so happy that you're finally seeing yourself somewhat as other people do. You used to, if somebody paid you a compliment, you would say, yeah, thanks, you know, and that was it. Now you're actually taking that in. And I've always told you that I wish you could see yourself the way that everybody else does. And you're doing that now. You are starting down that road. So I want you, you know, like someone said earlier, you were a hermit. You're what we always call the typical loner. You're good by yourself and, you know, kind of withdrawn. And I'm so glad that you did this and that you're doing everything you need to do. I'm proud of you for staying there longer, doing the internship. I think it's one of the best things that could have happened to you right now. And you know, I love you like crazy. My baby boy, that I say, you know, you always give the best bear hugs. And you're more outspoken now, you're more confident now, and you have just changed so much in the time you've been here. I can see it. You know, I can see it in the way you handle yourself and the way you handle, you know, like the car wreck. You didn't go back to the apartment and just bum around for the day because you did that. You still got all of that taken care of, and you went to your meetings, classes, whatever you had that day. That's a huge step. So, I love you like crazy. I always will. And I'm about to where I need another bear hug. So.
We'll work that out.
But thank you all for, you know, being a part of this, for befriending him and helping him come out of his shell. But I greatly appreciate each and every one of you.
righty, thank you.
Alright, Nana, you wanna go next?
Oh, man, I'm wrong.
Which one's mine?
She's
Refrain.
I guess we can go to Jan now.
You got unmute, yeah. You gotta unmute yourself. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Boy, you know I've loved you all your life. I can see such a change in you, and I'm so proud of you. You know, no matter what, even if your honey falls off, put it in a bag and go to a meeting. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you, and I love you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jan.
All right.
Maddie, you wanna go next?
Maddie? Nana? All right.
If they come back, we can do them.
Yeah, for sure. So, do you have anyone on Zoom, Shannon?
I don't.
Okay, well, here we go. Here's yours. Now let's say some nice things about each other and then give a speech. And that's it.
Alright. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
Josh, your youthful exuberance is like, it's contagious, and I couldn't feel like I was down in the dumps when I was around you. So I just appreciate that about your personality, and just make sure you take care of yourself. And watch out for that old nugget complacency, and make sure that you're not skipping meetings, that kind of stuff. Just get in there and do the work like you have here. You know how to do it. So, I wish you the best.
Alright, Miss Shannon. It has been a pleasure to be able to spend this time with you and to be able to graduate with you. You are such a kind, caring person. Again, you have the motherly quality that we all admire and that we all needed at this point in time. And just the way that you care for people. I want you to care for yourself the same way you care for everyone else. I want you to be able to see how awesome a person you are and how lucky we all are to be able to spend this time with you. I put in this coin self-love, self-confidence, and self-worth. And again, I want to warn against letting yourself fall into those old thought patterns of I'm not good enough, because you are good enough and you will always be good enough. Keep going.
I think Nana shut her hand up.
Yeah, Nana raised her
Oh,
hand.
all right.
Okay.
Let's hear Nana. Go ahead, Nana.
Oh no.
That was basically like talk to the hand. Let me see if I can
Yeah.
play around with it and get
Do
it
you-
to work. Oh, shoot.
You're good, you're good.
You might do better just calling her, Josh, and just telling her maybe to.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, give her a quick call and, you know.
Who's Maddie?
My friend.
Is Jan your aunt?
Family friend. Where?
Fan club.
Hey.
Hey.
We couldn't get you to talk through Zoom, so.
I think that I missed some of the connections when I logged in, so that was the reason. But
All right.
I just want to say that I am so proud of you, and you know your family loves you dearly, and I will do anything I possibly can to support and help you in any way that I possibly can. And I am so proud of you, and congratulations. You've got a long, hard road ahead, and I know that, but I know that you are strong enough to stay on that road. So I wish you the best, and I love you so much.
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah, Nana.
Alright.
So I will talk to you later.
Alright. Bye.
Thanks, Nana.
Thanks, Nana. All right, we'll do last words, sending out words from Shannon, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna try to call Maddie
Oh
first.
yeah, for sure. Then we'll do sending out words. Last words of speech.
Come on, man.
Hey, this is Maddie. I'm sorry I couldn't get to the phone right now, but if you
Oh,
want to
no.
We can leave her a strongly worded voicemail.
We can leave her one, everyone.
Yeah, we're all like, what the heck?
Leave her a voicemail just so you have it right there.
I'll try it one more time.
Yeah, and then we'll leave a voicemail this time.
Where do you know Maddie from?
We were friends in high school.
We'll just
We're all gonna
shame
say,
her.
hi, Maddie.
I'm gonna boo.
No, don't boo.
Just everybody starts screaming themselves out.
Yeah.
Probably be the biggest voicemail.
Hey, this is Maddie. I'm sorry I couldn't get to the phone right now, but if you
Me
want to
too.
At the tone, please record your message.
What do you guys want to say?
Do we all say something?
Yeah.
Just be like, hi, Maddie.
Let's do a serenity prayer.
Hi, Maddie. All right.
Friend.
Yeah.
We love Josh.
We love Josh. Take care of him.
We're big Josh fans.
The biggest.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Maddie.
Boo.
Ruth's coming back in. All right, we'll let her in.
Nana.
Okay.
Nana is in the house.
Now, words.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we gotta switch them off.
Not great. Oh, should we switch them?
Yeah, you can switch them if you want.
I'm
Boom.
not great
Switch
at
for the
speeches.
Aw.
Thank you.
There it is.
Aw, Shannon.
Thank you.
You are too great at it.
Oh. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody in this room who's helped me on this journey. I've learned so much, and I've learned about a different perspective than my own from everybody. So I appreciate that, and I love you all, and thank you for being my friend while I was here. And I'll just draw from that strength when I get back home, and just remember all of the good thoughts and good wishes that you've all given me. So I thank you, and thank you so much.
I don't know what to say. I am so grateful to each and every one of you. Despite what all of you said, you guys have done more for me, much more for me than I think I've done for you. You guys have helped me come out of my shell. You have helped me discover the person that I am. You've helped me gain my self-confidence. You've helped me know the person that I can be and that I strive to be. You guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you. I could not have done this without you, and like with my labs. I don't think I could have come back if I didn't know each and every one of you would be completely 110% behind me. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you.
Right. Yeah. Woo! Alrighty. Congratulations, you guys, and let us take a break and we will come right back.
All right.
All right. Woohoo!
That's so great.